I've just come back after a long way away. The last one being spending 10 days. Well, for me it was 10 days, for others it was 6. In personal development course by good old Tony Robbins. And one of those days is Relationship Day. And probably one of the most important days of the whole event, because everything we do is based on relationships with yourself, with people you love, with your family, work colleagues, whatever you name it. And a lot of people check out on that day. And then they wonder why they are depressed, suicidal, whatever the hell there is. The reason I'm bringing up this is because within the last 3 days, I've lost 2 friends to ending their own life. Both of those guys I know had lost their will because they felt not needed. Men don't need to be loved. They need to be needed. And current society is teaching women to do like, hey, I don't need no man, I'm independent. We all fucking know that. We don't care. If you tell your man that you don't need him, you are literally having him there just to tick a box because you want to be with him, and you don't understand what you're doing that. To that guy, you are literally killing him. Slowly but surely, he's mentally going to check out. In worst case scenarios, like 2 of my friends, they will check out physically as well. So just be mindful about the language you use whilst you're trying to empower yourself. You might be slowly dismantling someone's ability to be around altogether. So same goes to guys, women go through the same shit as well, but women just have way better ability to connect, and they will have a bunch of people around them telling, hey, just go do this, do that. And some of those things are completely soul destroying what they suggest to each other, but at least they keep moving forward. They change the things they do daily and they move on. Guys don't do that. They are very single-minded, single-focused, very little reluctant to open up to different possibilities through the day, instead of sitting at home and banging your head against the wall. What the fuck am I here for? You could go outside and do something about it. So if you feel like it, don't be number 3 on my list this week. I've had a rough year as it is. Let me rephrase that. I had interesting, challenging year as it is. And I don't want to end up my year just in funeral after funeral after funeral. It's just not going to be nice. So that being said, make sure, tell your girlfriend that she's the only one for you. You really do everything for her. And tell your boyfriends you need them. You don't want them. You need them. Because if you fucking don't, just check out. Just let him be. Let him find someone else who actually needs their presence. And it's extremely noticeable when guys get kids that they change, that they regain that purpose, because oftentimes what happens in marriage, long relationships, is gets to the point where they feel like they are there just for no good reason, and when they have a child, then they feel like, yeah, this kid needs me around, so they get the second life. But it's very, very important part. And I would suggest every single person on a fucking planet open up Alison Armstrong's books and read them. Like, read The Development of Man, read The Queen's Code, understand each other instead of asking your friends what you should be doing. Maybe a good idea just to have an insight from someone who's dedicated their whole life to trying to figure this shit out. She's still nowhere near to know everything, but she's way better than your friends are. So on that note, don't be a statistic. It's exhausting. It's really exhausting. And look after each other. I'll see you soon.